Do you want everything on your vision board this year? Do you want to know the secret to achieving your dreams? Do you want to finally stop letting self-doubt hold you back from living your best life? I'm gonna share with you why I feel better prepared than ever to slay my goals of 2020. This is the year. It's happening, people. This is the year. And I know that you are also ready to slay your goals. And that's all I want. I want you to slay your goals. I want everybody to slay your goals. Because if everybody was happier, just think of what a better place the whole world would be. I decided that I was gonna put out this video of 5 things that you can do today to better yourself for 2020, to achieve your goals, to make that vision board come to life, to just feel awesome. So. Hey you guys, welcome back to The Flo Show. If you're new to the channel, I'm Flo. I am here to kick off the new year with a great positive start. 2020 is gonna be amazing. 2020, part of my goals is to get more subscribers on my channel. So it would be so sweet if you subscribed right now and join the fierce, frugal, and fabulous team. Or don't. Live your dreams. That's what this video is all about after all. 2020 is going to be the year of positivity, and I am positively thrilled. Fresh start. New year, new me. I feel more prepared than ever this year. I'm not going to be a new me. I'm just going to be a better version of the me I am now. So these are 5 things that you can start doing today to help you live your dreams. And I know you're ready. So let's go. Step 1, prep your space. As somebody that is like an over-functioning high achiever, whatever, I cannot get my brain to focus on the project at hand when other things in my life are a disaster, aka my workspace, my house. If there are other things on my mind, I cannot focus. So when I'm going to delve into a project or start working on my writing or anything like that, I like to make sure that my space is ready to go for positivity, for all that good stuff. You might be thinking, no, like I'm inspired. This is the perfect time for me to start working on something. And if you can, by all means, jump right on over to step 2. But if you can't and you find that you're like, I'm so inspired, but I cannot focus because there's too many things going on in my workspace, then that's what you need to do. Not think of it as like, oh, I have to clean, but think of it as, okay, I'm gonna bless myself with a wonderful workspace so that you can focus. Surround yourself with what you want. So you want your life to be together, then your space should reflect that, like you have your shit together. Step 2 is take a step. Any step. Literally, if you're thinking, it'd be cool if I started a blog. Just start a blog. For example, me. I used to hum and haw all day about like, I should have my own reality show, have a talk show. I love to talk about lots of different things. I could be a writer. I have so many stories I would like to tell. Well, you know what? Nothing is going to come from that if you don't start. Do something. So I should have a reality show. Okay, well, nobody's just knocking on my door saying, I'd love to give you a reality show. No, so I had to come up with something else. The Flo Show. I've talked for years and years and years about, oh, I should do YouTube. I should have a blog. I should have a podcast. I should do something like that. But I was waiting for what? I don't know. So I just started doing it. When you look back at my first videos, you're like, whoa, yeah, you did just start doing it. You did not have a camera. You didn't know what you were gonna talk about, which is true. It's 100% true. But I learned from, I wouldn't say the failures. I learned something. You're here now, right? Just because somebody's doing something that you want to do doesn't mean that you can't do it too. Don't let something hold yourself back because somebody out there is already doing something, because they might be doing a bad job of it. Maybe you're better at it, right? I'm like definitely saying that quote wrong. I'll put it on the screen. Moving on. Step 3 is positive attitude and gratitude. Here's the thing. If you are nice to people and you exude positivity, that will come back to you. If you're gonna be a little negative Nancy, nobody really wants to be around that, even if they're negative themselves. I mean, some people are toxic but we're not talking about toxicity. Keeping it positive. Negative, leave it. Leave it behind. We're talking about positive attitude and gratitude, okay? Something that I'm trying to make a habit of is, whether it's internal or external, like writing it down or just saying it in your head, I try to every morning have at least 5 positive affirmations. So for myself, it's like, you are fierce, frugal, and fabulous. You are, I don't know. You just have to think of them. I'll put a list here. If anybody ever left you a note, like a little sticky note that was like, you're great, love you. Just think of how that one little action makes you feel. And if you do this to yourself, you can actually like say nice, positive things to yourself. You can say like, I have a beautiful soul. I'm a great friend. I am beautiful. Whatever it is, start saying these things to yourself every morning. You will definitely see a change in your attitude throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, I like to think of things that I'm grateful for. So thank the universe for my 177 subscribers right now. And I also am thankful for the more that I'm gonna get. You just have to like think positively. You're going to get it. It might not be right now, but it's coming. The more that you say it, like this is happening, and you start taking little actions, these things are just gonna start coming to you in your life. It's, what do they call it? Manifesting. Yes. I love that word. We're gonna manifest this year. We are getting everything we want. I'm so excited about it. Okay, we're almost there. Step 4. Step 4 is all about like giving is equal to or greater than receiving. You know that feeling that when you get somebody like the perfect gift for their birthday or Christmas or what have you just want to give it to them so bad because you want to see their reaction. But when I say that giving is equal to or greater than receiving, the more that you are just generous with your time, money, if you can be, if you were just generous with your thoughts and your time and your money, you're going to start to receive all that positivity from those interactions. Do you know what I'm saying? You know that episode of Friends where Phoebe is trying to find an act of like a selfless act.
You just want to get on TV. This is totally selfish.
What about you having those babies for your brother? Talk about selfish. Look, there's no unselfish good deed.
There are totally good deeds that are selfless.
Well, may I ask for one example?
Yeah, it's, there's... No, you may not.
Because giving is greater than receiving. Why did I say equal to? I mean, receiving is great, and you should be welcoming to like gifts that you're going to receive in your life, whether or not you recognize them as a gift, but just be open to what the universe is presenting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert, but I'm trying to be. Positivity life coach. Okay, and then the last step 5, basically like, I mean, you can kind of do this at any point in the steps. I just have it as the 5th step, but think of somebody like the people that you aspire to be like role models. An Instagram account that you always go to, you like their posts, you press the little notification button because you always want to see what they're doing. There must be a reason for that. And generally, it's not because they're like a Generally, it's because they're like doing cool things and being a cool person. So just take like little elements of what they do and try to put those things in your life. What am I saying? Somebody that does that for me is the Birds Papaya. I don't know if you've heard of her Instagram account. She has almost 900,000 followers now, and she's just such a cool, inspiring lady. I can barely put it into words. Go check out her account. It's just the way that she speaks and her messages that she puts out there, they're really inspiring. And so those are things that I aspire to be like, to speak like, to live my life as like a positive body, self-love, girl boss, whatever. So, I try to take elements of little things that she's doing and implement those things into my life. The word role model is literally like somebody modeling the role that you want to play. So find yourself a role model, a good one. Am I good at giving advice? So you know what? If you made it this far, you deserve a bonus step for sitting through all my tangents. The bonus step, if you are just like, okay, I've done all these things and everything sucks, what I want you to do is pick a movie or a book or a song, whatever your jam is, that makes you really emotional, really sad, and I just want you to get it all out. For me, any Disney movie that has animals dying, Lion King, Oliver and Company, I'll just watch the beginning of that. I will sob. Get all of those emotions out and leave it in the past. Cry until, in the words of Ariana Grande, I got no tears left to cry, and then leave it all behind. Get all that negativity, guilt, shame, whatever it is that you're putting on yourself, get it out of your body, literally detox that from your body through your tears, and leave it all behind, and then start fresh. Start positive, grateful, happy, and start from there. I mean, it feels hard in the moment, but it is so easy to flip the switch once you like can get that out of your body. You just need to flush it out. I'm gonna tell you about my goals that I have for January. I can't remember them now, so I must not be doing a good job. We just started with the month of January because, like, baby steps, people, baby steps. This fabulous planner that I got has, it has everything, honestly. It has this part that says you've got goals, and it lists all the months of the year. Now, for the moment, I haven't started writing goals down for the other months. I wanted to see how January went, but I'll tell you my goals for January, and I'll tell you how well I'm doing so far, because it's probably not that well. My first goal for January was to establish a consistent morning routine. Have I done that? Absolutely not. The only thing consistent about my mornings right now is making coffee. That's it. So I definitely need to get better at that. Oh, number 2, organize social media to inspire motivation and success. So I basically spent the last couple weeks trying to filter through the people that I follow on Instagram so that I'm not bombarded with things that are negative or not inspiring to me. I just want, like, if I open social media, I just want to be surrounded by inspiration and motivation. So that was a big thing for me, and I have done that. Check. I did one thing. Goal number 3, clearly identify this year's goals and break them down into SMART goals. So I started doing that. Make a list of what I love about me. And you know what? You might be sitting there and be like, wow, that's pretty selfish, you might say. Well, you know what? No, because no. I think that it's really important to love yourself. Yeah, I would rather be a person that's building people up while just like loving myself for whatever makes me fabulous. I'd rather know what makes me fabulous than like what doesn't. And last but not least, meditate 15 times this month. How many times have I meditated? 0. So that one's not going well, but I'm still working on everything. We're only halfway through the month, so I still have time to accomplish or start those goals. And if I don't do it, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. They can transition to the next month where I will make even more goals. Honestly, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is be positive, take risks, love yourself, and we'll see where that gets us, okay? Let's check back in a few months and see where we're at. Come back and see my success story / fail story. Who knows? Who knows where it could go? But with this attitude, I think it's gonna go really well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and continuing to watch. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay in the know with Flo, right? We'll see you next time. Stay fierce, frugal, and fabulous.